Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
I have a lot. As an Abercrombie manager, we couldn't hire people who didn't meet a certain look standard. And if we did, they had to go in the back and they were called impact workers. At Kate Spade, anytime a bag was damaged, even if it was the smallest thing, we had to go in the back and rip it up with an X-Acto knife. At Lululemon, sometimes they mark down items just because it's the last one left. So check out the clearance section. It's not always old stuff. Sometimes it's just because we only had one left.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
If you buy anything on Target.com, you can return it to a local Target store, and they can't put it back on the shelves for the price that you bought it for. They have to knock it down like 75% because it's not an item sold in stores most of the time. So you can go to guest services and ask them if they have any online returns that you can dig through to see what the prices are. Most of the time, people who work in guest services get first dibs on some things, and it's always knocked down like 75%. I got my sister a plateware set that was originally like $100 for like $20.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
Okay, I'm not really sure why Shoppers Drug Mart keeps this a secret, but at Shoppers Drug Mart, the people who work in the cosmetics department only get their commission if you purchase your product at their till. That's why they're a little bit pushy to get you to ring through at their till as opposed to the front tills. I don't know why it's a secret. They should just be able to say, hey, I don't get my commission unless you ring through my till. And I don't know about you, but if someone helps me purchase something, I want them to get the commission if they're working on commission. And Shoppers Drug Mart commission is really small, so they have to get every sale they can rung through their till. They also can get reprimanded if they don't ring through their till. So now you know.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
So I used to work for a well-known weight loss company. I was a health and wellness consultant. But the gag is, I didn't have any training in weight loss management. I had a psych degree, but that was it. And they gave us about this much training in weight loss. And the rest of the training was all about sales, making that commission, making that money. And the program was a food-based program, so you come buy all your food there for the week. And low-key, the food was good, but it was expensive, bro. People were spending money. And I always felt bad because I genuinely wanted to help my clients, but I didn't really have any resource, so I would just literally Google stuff to try and help them. And shout out to some of my clients, y'all. I miss some of y'all. But really, that job just showed me that these weight loss companies, it's all about the sales for them. They don't really care about people losing weight, because if you gain the weight back, you have to come back to the program and they make more money.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
So I worked for Subway for 9 years, and I worked at different Subways. So all of these are all the same, even if they were owned by different people. So when you're taking the bread off of the form, sometimes a loaf or two fall. Like sometimes it falls into the floor and they just tell you to put it on the pan and serve it. Onions, sometimes they fall or whatever. Just pick it up and cut it and put it into the bin. And on every shift, either you or your manager were changing dates. So something that expires today, we're going to push it back for whatever the expiration time is for that item. That way, if the health department comes in, everything is in date. In date. Subway, eat fresh.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
I got a lot. I'm going to tell you about them, but I'm not going to say the names because you can still get sued. People that are stitching this know that you can still get sued, okay? I was an envelope machine adjuster, okay? The people that worked in the factory that chewed chewing tobacco would spit their chew spit in the glue buckets. That glue went on your envelopes. That's what you lick to seal your envelopes. Off-brand, no-name bacon is the same as the name-brand bacon. It just doesn't look as pretty in the package, or it has a little bit of higher fat content. If you go to eat somewhere that makes sandwiches, like fast food-wise, possibly 12 inches, there's mold in the ice machine. And if you work there and you say there's not mold, you have another problem. It's lime scale. Those big signs, like the big gas station signs, those poles, only have a 2-year warranty. I've seen the bases bust off of them before they even left the shop. I've been offered a lot of money to do structural welding and use my certs and say that other people's welds are my welds because they're not certified. You're probably not going to want to get in any of those scissor man lifts at all. Just don't.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
So this was probably like 6 years ago. I worked at Cabela seasonally, and I did not know this before working there, but anything Cabela's brand, anybody can bring back in exchange for something brand new. I mean, a guy brought in like a pair of boots that were like probably 15 years old. We didn't even make that style anymore, but he got him a brand new pair. Same with pants, shirts, believe fishing equipment, pretty much anything Cabela's brand, you bring it back in, you get one brand new.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
I used to work in the sugar industry, and I can tell you that when you go to the store and you see store brand sugar and name brand sugar on there, they're the same exact thing, usually come from the same exact factory. There's no difference in them. The same goes for your brown sugars, your powdered sugars, any of those. Same thing with other ingredients like flour and stuff like that. And also sugar labeling in the United States. In the United States, sugar comes from two sources, sugar cane and sugar beets. And anything that's labeled just sugar can either be beet sugar or cane sugar. So it can come from either source.